Nasa, you have a hand? Nasa, you have a hand?
Yes,
Yes, please.
yes, Aida. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
You are elaborating on the you are elaborating on the outputs and the outcome.
Yes, mainly the outputs. I would like. Well, first of all, I'm Nasser ابوزخار from CIMA, the Congress Mondial Amazigh. I would like to add to what mentioned earlier in terms of the support that is needed from the UN in general and UNESCO in particular in terms of supporting the indigenous communities and developing and building bridges with the governments and states in general and North Africa in particular because of the challenges that the Amazigh communities have in North Africa. So I would like to add a few more points here. Well, first of all, that UNESCO can help states in terms of and communities maybe something in the short term for the coming decade in terms of setting up a sub-regional task force from experts in different subjects, not just languages, but also other important subjects that are related to languages and others like psychology, using the technology to teach languages and so on. This is important to safeguard the indigenous languages. The second point, which is the last one, is it is to also to this is mainly for the states, the governments. UNESCO can intervene and convey a message to the governments to ensure adequate provision of effective legal support to the indigenous communities to take control of their education system and also to take control of their cultural structures and the use of natural resources so that they can support those projects related to the languages development. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Before Nasa, you go, you gave out to our first point that UN and UNESCO can intervene building bridges to the government so that at least they can empower the indigenous languages. Assuming that was your output, so the outcome, should it be setting out the sub-regional task force? I leave it to you. Then the second one, you have talked about UNESCO still sending the legal message to the government, at least to put up cultural structures and have natural resources empowered to support the development and growth of indigenous languages. So what is the outcome in this?
The outcome is basically to have a better educational system that supports indigenous languages, because currently we don't have that. I can speak about our experience in North Africa, for example, when it comes into teaching Tamazight as indigenous languages. Often governments try to intervene in the teaching and learning processes and the curriculum and the way the indigenous language, or Tamazight in particular, is taught to the students in schools, in colleges, and so on and so forth. So the main output here is to have a complete independent education system for indigenous communities that is completely should be under their control.
Thank you so much. So output is to have complete independent education system, and then the outcome to have the well-designed curriculum for indigenous education, right?
100%. You put it
okay, please.
much clearer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.